Welcome, gamers, to Ace Gaming. I'm your host, Steel Navarre. Welcome back to the Pacific Drive for episode number 17. Yeah, we've been having a whole lot of good fun recently, having a field day with all the anomalies and all that good, happy, jazzy stuff. In our last episode, we actually had a real good run, good long run. Didn't have too many problems, but we did develop a few problems with the driver's door and this panel back here. It developed a quirk, or uh, I'm not really sure what you would call it. It's kind of like a parameter, I guess, of fragile. So that means that they would break down much faster than anything else. So I went ahead and took them off and I scrapped them. And when I did the little clean out of all of the loot boxes, found that we actually had three or four. Uh, it's been a little while since I recorded that last video and this one. There was like three or four dumpster pearls that we could break down. And then I also took off this side rack here because it had developed a leak where it was losing all of our goodies. We had to do a sealing kit on it. Well, kind of like a tire, once it starts developing a leak, sealing kit will get you back to the garage, but once you're back, you need to replace it. So then we emptied out pretty well everything. Got our little energy anchor radar in here, and we got all good and ready to go. So now we're going to start off this episode with doing a little bit of research. And I say a little bit, I mean a lot of research, because that run, we wound up with 7.4 of unstable energy. Yeah, that was a great run for us. Yeah, so we got lots of things that's unlockable. So we had last episode we had unlocked the advanced workbench number 2, so that allows us to build lots of good things. So now it's time that we unlock the carbon fiber requirement, because there's a lot of recipes that will require carbon fiber to be unlocked. And here I am trying to find one of them, and I'm not finding any that are that say, where's the carbon fiber? Here's one. Research carbon fiber. But we needed corrupt energy for this one, for this augmented trunk storage. But there's quite a few that we need, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to research this. Just kind of get that out of the way. Means to an end, as they say. We're going to go over here and we're going to see how much that's going to cost us to actually craft. The lightning rod, carbon fiber. So we got lots of the tree candy. That last episode we were collecting a lot of that, and hence why we did it. And so we got lots of good loot here, so we can craft up a whole bunch of these. And that should open up a lot of recipes for us. Now, first things first, we're starting to get into, first things first, let's do the little mission thing, because I think Oppie isn't going to let us use the planner until we pick up the blueprint from her pneumatube. So let's go ahead and pick that up. All right.
Old anomalies took up residence in the crossing points. It's not enough to have a shield. The shield itself needs to be shielded.
The energy drain on that shield is massive. It won't last you more than 5 seconds.
Yes, and?
You'll need to recharge on the go, but the deep zone's grid is completely dark.
You know, what if we could reroute our power into the deep zone? But we'd need to jumpstart the network somehow.
That car is basically the world's most overpowered electromagnet on wheels. The driver induces a current, then you open the electrical floodgates.
They'd have to induce the current the entire way through the old wall while making the crossing and maintaining speed.
I don't know what to tell you. If you don't believe the driver and that car's got what it takes by now, then go back to hunting ghosts. We've got a job to do here.
This could work. Are you in, Francis?
I don't know.
Look, we have a real chance of losing everything at the old wall. I'd like to not fail this far along.
How can we know this will work?
We don't. That's how science works. We form a theory, and we test it, and we fail, and fail, and fail, and only sometimes do we succeed.
Come on, Francis. Please?
Fine. I'll do it.
All right. The team is assembled.
Nice work on that limb shield, driver. We'll have the power grid prepped by the time you reach the old wall.
Yay! Sounds like the team's back together again. They're finally, maybe, put their differences aside to help us. So, all right. So we went ahead and we put that in the old trunk. All right. So now, let's go back. So now I think she'll let us actually look at the route planner. Yep. All right. So we're gonna be going here. So that means a couple of jumps and jumping at the wall, I guess. But anyway, back to what I was doing. The route planner. So you see all of these zones are all kinds of unstable. Well, there is a doodah that we can fabricate called a junction scrambler. Right here. And with this thing, not sure where, yeah, that's right, it goes over here. And it's a junction restabilizer. So, now we can come in here, grab one of these zones, and we can, once we scan it, we can, with the cost of one of our charges, we have 3, notice down here, 3 scanner charges, down at the bottom. With the cost of one of our scanner charges, we can re-jumbleize this here junction and hopefully make it less dangerous for us. So, I think that was a good buy. I think that was a good investment. And then we're still finding some zones that are extra dark and creepy. So I think we're going to go look for some better headlights. Headlights. And we can do these insulated headlights, which have a health of 60, 300 candela. And they block charge and electrical resistance, which would be good. These are brighter, but they don't do the block electrical. So let's see here. These here are 300, so these are the same brightness, but block electricity. This one here actually is brighter. Same drain on the battery. Let's go with these. If this doesn't work, if we don't like them, they give us fits, we can come back in here and we can research these insulated ones because they use unstable or stable energy, and we can get stable energy pretty easy. So that'll be good. So let's go ahead and we'll craft up 2 of those new headlights. 1 and a 2. Not a 3 and a 4. Haha. Take that off. Take that one off. Here, Throw this one in there. Give us that sweet loot back. Would be nice if it gave us both the bulbs back. It just gave us one. But beggars can't be choosers. So it looks like we may need to look for a few light bulbs while we're out there. Thought we had a few more than that. So then we go in here. And they got these weird spike lights, but boy, they look to be quite a bit brighter. Looks like the purple dragon is about to, cut a fool with these here lights. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Now, what else did we want to do? I think we ought to maybe research this blowtorch as we demonstrated on last episode. Just how much better at fixing up Woody a blowtorch is. Let's go ahead and craft one of them up and throw that in the trunk. I know we already have one in there that we found, but, it wouldn't hurt to have an extra, just in case. Throw that in there. So we got a real good healthy one here, and then we got a full one. So yeah, you're starting to see why we carry so many darn cargo sections, because you got to carry so much along everywhere you go. So also in that last episode, we were in the mid zone, and the corrosive stuff that they were spitting at us was just killing us, or killing Woody. So I think we might craft up some panels, some anti-corrosive panels, and we'll craft up some anti-corrosive doors. And that way, maybe things won't be quite so crazy and trying to kill us all the time. They're still going to try to kill us, but we're going to try and make it a little more difficult for them to accomplish their mission. Let's just say. So, let's see. But I don't think we want to fully do corrosive. Thinking we just want to do the front. So let's take this panel off here. Put that panel back here. We got two more panels. I think we got a we got a door in here. Yep, we got a door in here. Oh, a bright red door. Okay. So then I think we could take... Oh, there's the motor. Right. Put this panel in here. Even though it looks all nice and healed, it probably could use a good buff in there. And then this one here, I think we're gonna go ahead and take this one off. Scrap this. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, kind of want to have a corrosive on our driver door, because the corrosive has a higher health rating, overall health, than a armored door. The impact is higher for an armored door than on corrosive. But the reason why I'm putting all that corrosive up front is that's where we generally get hit with all the acid that's fallen because we're driving into it. And then we'll have armor on the rear end, so whenever I run into trees or back into trees, we don't it's a little stronger back here. That's the game plan. Let me know in the comments, or even when I premiere this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. And like always, we can always change things up a little bit on the next go round. So we need 3 panels, and so then we're gonna have to craft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 1 more of those. Oh, and the panels just go flying. I did that on purpose. That wait a minute, why are we out of... Oh, just put it in your hand. Deceptively kind of trying to be sly, so for the big reveal of what this all looks like. I know I'm not doing a very good job at it, but I'm a professional YouTuber, right? No. Doing this all just for fun. So yeah. She's looking cyberpunk now. So now, I think we got our looks or our body stuff done. So let's throw some purple paint and dragon. And we paint the door. Gotta keep her the purple dragon. I don't think we're gonna see much of the dragon underneath all that protective gear, but we give it a shot. Oop. Okay. Yeah, couldn't even tell that it was already purple down there. Purple, purple, purple. That door is purple. Everything's purple. Okay. This on the old hands. Yeah, it just depending on where you put this decal on the car, it automatically selects what, you know, because like you got the dragon head on this door, it's a dragon head on that door. It's not, and then the fire is on the front. It automatically puts what part of the decal is needed to make it look right. Pretty interesting programming to make that happen. If y'all don't know that stuff, it's actually quite a bit of programming to make that all happen. So, all right. So we got corrosive door and panel now. Oh, silly mouse. So now we're down to 0.9 unstable, and I can't think of anything more unstable that we're wanting. But there is a big dog of stable energy that we want to spend. Right down here. Let's get the big motor, or the bigger motor, I should say. So Woody's current motor has a health of 400 and gets 128 horsepower, but gets 18 miles to the gallon. The big motor has 500 health, 196 horsepower, but only gets 14 miles to the gallon. So it's almost like my big truck in real life. Oh boy. So I think we'll get ourselves a whole lot more ponies under the hood. I think that'll be a whole lot more fun. Oh. We need a lot of thermal sap crystals. I had forgotten about that. I knew we needed a bunch of those. That's why we were smacking them red rocks. But I didn't realize we needed that many. Wow. And we could get some of those by scrapping armored doors. But we don't have that many doors. That's like 30 plus doors to get that much thermosap crystal. Okay, well, we've unlocked it. We can build it once we could get the resources. So that kind of tells me that we need to do a loot run. And since this video is already running about 20 minutes, I think this would be a good time to actually maybe do that. We'll go ahead and gas up Woody. Though, to do a thermocrystal loot run, we have to get back into the mid zone. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do that. Well, Woody's green and go. Oh, there's that tire. So let's look at this. What's going on with this tire? So it has a plus 40% corrosive protection. And the other front has a plus 25. Oh, that's right. When you do special abilities like the armor or the corrosive panels and doors around the tires, the other parts develop part of the protection as well. So like this side has the panel and the door, both corrosive, so therefore it's protected. It gains the 40%, where 40%, where the other front only has the 25% from the panel. So then we look, we're seeing that the rear left wheel has a 30% armor and 15% something else. So the rear left wheel. So that would be this one. What is different about this one? Something's a little different about this setup, that it's has a kind of an explosion or something type protection going on. Oh well. We'll throw some Wonder Putty on them and heal them up, and then we should be good to go. Because we didn't have any flats that whole last run. So yeah, this thing's good. This thing's good. Oh, wow! I just about ran off and did not have. Oh, and we still have a full backpack. Boy, I'm so itching to get out on the road that I'm making mistakes. So we need 2 repair putty. Now we'll go 3, just in case. Alright, and then we need to craft another side storage, because we went and dismantled it, because it had gotten the... that would be under what? I don't remember where that one is found. I think it's down further. Yeah, there it is. Storage. There it is. We just about ran off and minus the side storage. Then we have lots of stuff in there, but we didn't empty out from all of our crafting and stuff. Throw that over there, and we go Y. sorts everything nice and pretty. All right, now I think we're ready to roll. Woody is now like 99%, all green and go. So let's check this old root planner now. We need unstable energy, but we need a kind of a fast track for unstable. So we could go one bounce here and then a bounce here. We could bounce here and bounce here. So let's do this. We'll scan this one. Okay. Why won't it let us scan that one? Maybe because we hadn't been there? Nope. That must be what it is. It's kind of pushing us over there, isn't it? Alright, well, we'll scan this. G1 is looking pretty good. We check the old details. Everything's looking pretty good over there. This one here got quite a bit of unstable energy, got lots of building and resource density, low on fuel. And then we have an exit gateway and highways. Abductors are harder to track down, or anchors are harder to track down with an ARC device map. Okay, so we're going to need that radar in there. Fuel drains faster already in a zone that has very little gas. And the instability will start closing in right away. Okay, so I'm thinking let's use our junction restabilizer, and that's an R. See that down there? It says re-roll. So let's re-roll this thing. All the yellow yucky went away. And now I don't think we have to scan it again. Oh, but we really lost a lot of the unstable energy. But with that one and that one, I think we'll be good. I think that'll be a good route. Good loop run. G1 to D1. All right. I'm going to have to remember to tell my friend RDJ about this, about that junction restabilizer. Woody's staying high. Got a full battery of 80 kilowatts or kilojoules or whatever the measurement they say in this game. Yeah. Oh, we're not going to the mid zone for so much of the unstable energy. We're going to the mid zone for the thermal crystals. That's right. That's right. The good news is on this side of that zone is the marshlands. So that means that we might be able to find a bunch of those marsh eggs and more of that swamp candy or swamp coral, maybe some tree candy, all those rare resources that we need. Okay, so the building's on the other side of the tunnel. So maybe we can get a bunch of those since we re-scrambled that zone and it's kind of a more stable. maybe it'll behave itself and let us have some time in there to collect all them goodies. Now we can go out there outside. Not seeing any good loot trucks. And I do appreciate everyone's, watched that last video. I know it was a little longer than normal, but we were just having so much fun. We just couldn't stop we just needed to just have fun. That's why we're doing these videos, having fun, telling a story. Alright, I think that's good enough. We'll find more along the road. But wow, those headlights are bright. Yeah, they are. I think that was a pretty good buy. Now if I can just keep from rubbing the wall. Rubbing is definitely not racing in this video game. Okay, we got some towers or buildings right outside of here. Oh, and a loot truck. And I see the building things up there on the ridge. We squeeze in there, yeah. Like a glove. That movie has developed such a cult following. Everybody pretty well knows what you mean whenever you say that. Okay, so now we got to get over the guard. Oh, got to get over the guardrail, but took out a tree. Okay, so let's get over there. Oh. Woo! We sent those two flying. Get up on this upper road. Alright. Got some good loot there. Oh, we need one of those electrical kits, which I believe we have a couple in the car in Woody. Just for such an occasion. That would be the electrician's kit right there. Yep, Kind of a Boy Scout. Always prepared. And then it went and threw them down. Okay, so somehow or another we're already full. I really sure how that's possible. Oh, these things are pretty good size. So throw those over there. This one here, rotate there. That down there. Boy, it just doesn't. Some things just don't want to fit real well. There. Nope. And I didn't wind up putting it back in the... because it still won't fit. Okay. There. There we go. Now let's get to looting. We need these chemicals. Ooh, got another flare gun. Ooh, another piece of candy. As Man Amazing would say. Right. Something being creepy over there. Oh, we got a squall coming in. It's time to go. Oh, but there's a loot box. Okay. Probably a dumb idea, but... T. Run. Forrest. Oh, close the door. See, we knew that we needed to close the door. That's why we stopped. Yeah. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Go, Woody, go. Oh. They know exactly what to put right in the way of us getting out of here quick. I want that paint and I want that food. That was a good loot box. Oh, turn off. I'm used to hitting shift to run, but if I hit shift in Woody, it turns on the floodlights. Down goes the battery. So gotta break that habit. All right, made it to the junction. So now, I don't think I've done a highway to a highway type of junction in a long time. Not sure how this is gonna work. All right, okay, so we landed in this zone. Okay, so we have to land in the zone in order to then exit the zone. All right. Oh, wow. We got ourselves a heck of a storm, and it's not even a squall. So, gonna be fun. But look how bright those headlights are. Oh, there's that crawler. Try and give him wide berth, wide berth. Get through, jump through. But don't go too awful far because there's a pacemaker over there. Yeah, I'm thinking them headlights were a pretty good buy so far. Don't see that as a wriggling wreck. You can tell if you're watching on the wriggling wrecks, they have kind of a black aura above them to kind of tell you that it's a wriggling wreck. Now, in this dark, you can't really tell, but with our headlights, we might be able to get a little better view of them. We got some blue. Oh, that's a pacemaker out there. We got radiation going on. And a storm. So, just a regular Pacific Northwest rainstorm. But still, it's interesting. And have to be a little careful going around those. Ah! What the hell happened there? I think Woody got a jump from one of that bunny, which I didn't see it at all. And she took off. Good thing there wasn't a boulder in front of her. Note to self, don't park in front of a boulder. Alright. Got some buildings off to the left side over there, but that's radiation. So let's just move along, move along. Oh. Oh. That was a speed boost by getting shocked. Oh, wow. Okay. We got some damage that we're gonna fix up real fast. Especially this limb bumper. Make sure the headlights are good because they were expansive. So it's just charged. It's not really any weirdness to it. It's just it's electrically charged. Ooh, that back bumper is hurting. I don't know what hit us back there. But that's why we armored up in the back. And see that? Ladies and gentlemen, we pretty well healed Woody all the way up to pretty good condition with just that one little blowtorch. Now, mind you, there's not much left, but one blowtorch, about a half full. That's why we like the blowtorches. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into the map. We'll run down here, grab this anchor energy. So we need to put Woody in gear first. And we're going to make I'll just stay on this road. Looks kind of like it might do a tunnel ahead of us. Oh, here comes a bunny. And away it flew. Flew off in that direction. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't notice that. That limb bumper is worth its weight in gold when it comes to them bunnies. Oh, and we... Okay, so... Oh. So the tunnel is actually underneath us. That is a heck of a climb down off of this ridge to get that. It's a long way around. Very long way around. So, you know what? We're just going to call it. And we're just going to go ahead and... Whoop. Don't turn on the floodlights. We're just going to go ahead and we'll hit this building and then we'll get on out of here. We'll call that energy just enough. I didn't hit nothing. No, nobody saw that. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, that wreck is, that crawler's coming right at us. We're gonna let him kind of go. Okay. Go down, go down. Let us by. Come on. Let us go by, guys. Come on. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh, that crawler's now going around there. Boy, he's just trying to block our path everywhere we turn. Come on, let us go through. The radiation's hurting because it's radiate. We're protected from acid, but not from radiation. Not so much. Alright, so that's that building that they were talking on the map, but I don't see a whole lot of goodies. You know what? Let's just... Oh, no, oh, nope. Something sizzling back there. I heard that sizzling. I was gonna say I'll park Woody and just take a gander on foot, but I heard that sizzling from that crawler and just said no. Alright, so we need to make a right or a left. Oh, right here. Okay. What is that over there? Oh, that's a loot truck over there. Oh, that's a pacemaker. So we'll kind of give him a lot of room, because them things are dangerous. DR dangerous. Okay. Not really seeing any good loots. Don't want to be greedy. We had a good run last episode. We don't want to... We want to keep that good mojo going. Right. Woody's looking pretty good. Though it would have been nice to have gotten some gas. But that's okay. That's okay. Head on up to D1. So we're going to have to do a highway, and then we'll be into D1. Alright, we can do that. Oh, it's not not too awful dark. Oh, we got some marshland. Yeah, this could be fun. And I think this is considered the mid zone with marshland, so we might find some of those resources that I keep going on and on about. You probably all are tired of hearing me talk about them. Hey guys, what you doing? Y'all having a party over here? Say hello to my little friend. And I'm overshot. Alright. Say hello to my little friend. It would have been better if it would have went on the first shot, but hey. That's like the first time that I've actually used one of those things in a long time. Alright, we got some marshland, but no eggs. Got a loot truck. Not gonna let that go by. Oh. Regular headlight, but we're already full. Because we're carrying so much stuff on us. Yeah. A lot of big stuff on us. Okay. Can we maybe... Nope, couldn't put the paint in there. Put that in there, put that there, put that there. Oh, we're carrying a whole lot of extra flares. Oh, got a circuit board. You know, let's go ahead and we'll put these extra flares in here. And why are we carrying around duct tape in our hands? Oh, we're just being silly, aren't we? Where was that? Oh, it was over here. Did we get everything out of this? No, I think there was still some bunch of stuff in here. Yeah. Some more rubber. Woody's looking good. Oh, yeah. Checking the old meters and times and all them things that, you know, when I first started doing these videos, I never dreamed of all the things that you have to do in order to do an episode or do a stream or anything like that. I did not have a clue at just how much stuff there was to learn and manage at all times. It really was really surprising to me. I've enjoyed learning it all. Even at my old ass age, I enjoy learning things. Like I said, it never dawned on me, just, you know, because you watch those YouTubers all the time and just everything just flows and everything's so by the book, professional, and you're like, oh, that's super easy. It's not. Yeah, we got that one to go through. Oh, I don't think that one's gonna land properly. Do you mind if I pick this up? Thank you. Now you just stand right there. Yep, uh-huh. And then we're gonna... Sorry, didn't mean to have to blow you up with the same thing that I just took from your feet, but we're just not gonna talk about that. Seems like we're not talking about a lot of things in this here episode. Alright. Oh, there's those eggs. There's the marsh eggs. There's our vacuum. Vacuum is on 5. Only got a few there. Come on, give us more. We need lots. I don't want to get too awful close to those things. I don't know if they're dangerous or not, but it's red, and red usually means bad. Oh, a few more that was hiding down in there. Alright. Do you see any more cars and eggs out there? I'm not. Just check this here trailer out. Honey, I'm home. Oh, another flare gun. Wonder if they're trying to tell us something. Either A, you need to be using these, or B, you're so horrible of a shot, you need a lot more practice. I don't know which one would be better. Alright, lots of loot, lots of goodies. Okay, so that one's... Oh, there was another locker there that we missed. Okay. Get back to Woody. See if maybe we can find a few more of those marsh eggs. Oh, there's a car over here. Check the old trunk. Oh. We're over in this section. We can kind of look around. That's just grass. That's a box. Not seeing any more marsh eggs. Okay. You know what? We should empty our backpack. In case we stop again. Put that over there. Put those over there. Put this down here. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna eat one of them big foods. Down to 62 health. Oh, can't put that in there. Put it in there though. All right. I would have thought that big health would have given us more, but. Oop. Get on down the road here a little bit. Maybe we'll find some more goodies. There's a creepy fella. Oh, saw a blade going across. I think we're gonna just wait him out while he goes back by. Not seeing any marsh eggs or cars. Oh, we got it. But he's like, no, that water's too deep. Don't park us here. Alright. Walked right into them stairs. And we're already back down to 69 health. Nice. Alright. Gotta go in here. A lot of radiation. Let's see, what is this one? Transmuters. Oh, that's a horrible deal too. Got a computer that we can scrap. Oh. Shifted. And right. Switch to the old scrapper. Oh, look at all that. Oh, didn't see this little TV up here. Nice. Anything else that we could chop up? Nope. Alright, let's get on out of here. Radiation seems to be really hurting more than I thought it would. Oh, and coming down those stairs, I saw some marsh eggs over yonder. Alright, throw that over there. Yeah. So we go 5. Oh yeah, we're getting some marsh eggs off of these guys. Oh, there it goes. All right. So it's the radiation killing us slowly. Killing us much quicker than I expected. Okay, we tea that and then we eat that. And then we get back into Woody. And we go. So we're about ready to get out of the marshes. Likely won't find much more marsh eggs in here. But that's okay. We got quite a few so far. But not finding any tree candy or sap crystals. Oh, saw blade, but it's not crossing our road. Oh, now the radiation there. We got a tourist. Oh, there's a couple more. All right, there is the exit of the highway. Get another shot of coffee for the road. Oh, nice. Nice and bright out here, so we can turn off our headlights. See, conserve that little bit of battery. So, that being said, let's do this. Let's do our check. So, we got Marshy Zone, and then we got 2 anchors. And that's likely what we'll be doing, is get those anchors, collect the marshy eggs and stuff, and get out. Because I saw some marshy eggs over yonder. Okay. Oh, look at all them marshy eggs. Yeah. And an Arda vehicle. Oh, you know what? This is one of that zone that drains gas. So let's turn off Woody. Remind me to turn off Woody every time. But this is like one of those zones of why I was so wanting to make sure that we had a big gas tank, lots of fuel on us, is because this type of zone. Okay, that's not going to come out of there. See? Sometimes you just gotta walk away from them, because they're not gonna be very easy to unload or pick up. Right. There's a very eerie calm here. Oh, perpetual stability, I think, is what the zone had said. This is the one that we re-scrambled, so shouldn't be too awful bad. Hopefully. Oh, got a pacemaker. Got a airstrip. I think we're good on the lead shielding. I was wondering if there might be some tree candy or over there, but I don't think so. Alright, not seeing anything marsh egg wise. We gotta kinda go to the right. We got some fellas on the right, but there's a pacemaker over on the left. And that thing can be really bad for our health. There's another one over there. Oh, we got a gold tree. Oh, and a radiation zone. Next to the loot box. This may be dumb, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, take that, go. Oh, that's a corrosive. But there's a fuel truck. Or no, that's not a fuel truck. That's just a train tanker. Yeah, that's a train tanker car. So we can't get gas out of that. Okay. I'll head back. Oh, I left Woody running. That was silly of us. Really need to remember to turn her off. Okay, so then we gotta loot box over here next to a trailer. Oh, that's a barnacle. Belgian barnacle over there. Oh! Not kind. Oh, that's a radiation one, but there's lots of good in it. And lots of creepy fellas around it. Well, there's something over there. Well, you know what? We're running a little low on health. And so let's say we just go ahead and we move along. We'll say there was no good loot in that their trailer, and that's why we're just moving along. But we need that. Ooh, we need that. I think that maybe. Oh, I don't know why Woody's wipers are going nuts all of a sudden. What is that thing? Oh, that's a Shaggy Scrambler. We needed one of them. That was one of the things that we needed to scan to unlock something. I just don't remember what it was. Hey. Will you go play with that thing? Nope, but it's going after Woody. What the? We didn't quite make it back in time. That thing looks like the radio may be still on. Nope. Okay. Interesting. I don't know where that thing went. Now you watch. Woody's now developed some sort of funky quirk. It's gonna take forever and a day to figure out what it is. My friend RDJ of Laid Back Gaming, who's doing a stream of this here game, Pacific Drive. Highly recommend it. Please check it out. I've been doing kind of a bit of a co-pilot on his stream. He developed, his Woody had developed a quirk that we were trying to figure that one out for quite a while. When the wipers go right, the rear door opens. That's just the weirdest darn thing. Okay. Looking good. Okay, Can we maybe put a little more of the eggs in there? Yep. Okay. I think we were putting fuses in this one. Yeah. Fuses in there. Oh, now we got a squall coming in. I'm gonna kind of head that direction. Yep, over by some buildings. Well, we got a squall coming in, so we don't really want to hang around in a bad spot. Something tells me that that's kind of a bad spot where that scrambler was. Oh, now we got a Belgian barnacle over there. I think this may be pretty good here on the road. Oh, but we got some of them crazy fellas. Okay, we got a little while before that squall comes in. Work our way from the far side. Oop, that was a thermal crystal. Work our way kind of back towards Woody as that squall's coming in. Can't scramble that. Oh, that's a pickpocket. We're just gonna leave his ass alone. That's a high radiation building. We're gonna leave it alone because we're trying to play a little smarter. Not be quite so reckless. Hey, how do we get into this here building? Alright, oh, this is the back door. Oh. Nice. Refrigerator. It's food. Too close. Alright. We're right on top of that thing, aren't we? Yeah, it's right there. That's okay. Right, bar. More duct tape. Oh, we got a little tree candy out of that one. That was nice. That was nice. As you play this game long enough, you start spotting and understanding what the different icons look like. So then, when you're looting, you're like, hey, I found some tree candy. Another piece of candy. I don't like the sounds of that. That sounded like a little bit more of a horn of something ugly. Alright, so here we are. Oh, there's an Ada behind us. Alright. Oh, there she is. Been an interesting addition, the Adas, but have yet to find anything that we actually really wanted to purchase from her.
Oh, you definitely need some parts. Come on over.
What are you talking about?
You can ask questions. I might not have answers. That's fine. Not every trade is a good one.
Yeah, because you were being stingy. Uh-oh. That thing's opened up a little too close to Woody. Let's go, let's go.
Goodbye. Peace and quiet. No interruptions. No customers. Reading straight back to working on my bird project.
Okay, we gotta go left. That road, okay. I kind of cut the road because I want to stay away from that barnacle. Even though we're protected for corrosive, it still will do damage. So no need to be silly and get extra close to it. Oh, look at them beautiful tires. Right. Go. Go, where'd he go? Right, not seeing any things down there. I'm thinking, like that one zone, we had to, oh, there's a shaggy scrambler. That thing was gnarly. You want to steer clear of that. Yeah, we're real close to them anchors. I can hear them. Yep. Looking at the map. But there's a loot truck here. Wow, we emptied out that loot truck. Very nice. T. Nope. Around this. T. Got room there. Okay. Health is looking good. Oh, can't put that over there. Can't put that there. I'll be dipped. We're pretty well out of room, so let's do a major Tetris here. Oh, that shaggy scrambler's headed this way. Yeah, he's coming this way. Come on. Hit that silly button again. Let's go, let's go. Oh man, this is not gonna be good. Shaggy Scrambler is coming fast. We had all those creepy guys. We've got 2 anchors to grab. Come on, grab it. Thank you. He wanted to play. Nope. E. Turn that off. Okay. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we have a big problem. And it's not that Shaggy Scrambler that's behind us. Let's get to a little bit safer zone or spot. This is not good. Okay. Stop turning on the radio. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big problem. There's no exits out, and we didn't collect enough warp energy to actually open the warp gate. So we are hereby dead in the water. Almost quite literally. I'm gonna have to do some thinking on what we can do. That Shaggy Scrambler is still coming after us. See him? He's still coming after us. Alright, so he seems to have disappeared. Alright, what do we do? Well, let's collect some coral while we're thinking here. Really don't know what to do. Oh, I betcha. Oh, not good. Not good, but it's kind of the only alternative. Yep, I betcha we're going to have to abandon this run in order to get back to the garage. Not good at all. Okay. Kind of sucks the joy out of a person realizing that they didn't quite do as well as they had hoped. It was that one anchor, that one zone that we didn't go get because it was down off the hill. We didn't go back and grab it in order to get enough energy to warp out. That one anchor is what screwed us over. Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to have to abandon the run. I do believe that we have the setting set for abandon run. It will let us keep our goodies already set, but we'll double check that before we do. And that's what we're going to do. I know it's kind of a cheese, but you all saw how crazy that one bluff was that we'd have to go off of. Alright, we'll get that. And who would have thought that one little anchor wouldn't be enough for us to warp out? Well, I'm always telling RDJ, make sure you collect all the anchor energy that you possibly can. Yep, that's what we're gonna have to do. Oh, shoot. Because there's no way to get any more. There's no exit points. I'm trying to think if there's any other possible way, because that seems like a kind of a last ditch, last Hail Mary to save an episode, and I don't like it. I don't like doing it, but the only other thing that we could do is just die. And that would basically be the same exact thing. We'd have to just basically commit, yeah. At least with the abandon, Woody should be of good health. If we just up and died, then she's going to be hurting and we'll have to fix her all up again. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what's going to have to happen. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. This is not how this should have gone. So, I think we have to just bite the bullet, accept it. It is what it is. We're just gonna have to do it. Yep. Wonder if it was because we scrambled the zone that it did that to us. Well, let's go gameplay. Down here, loss and penalty. Yeah, abandoned trip penalty, keep all items, and failed run penalty, keep all items. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's not good looking. You'll see what happens. But that's the only thing that we can do.
How'd the zone treat you this time?
Not good, but Woody's looking in pretty decent health, at least. We'll see what our... We should have kept all the items as it said. Yep, we kept all the items. Okay, well, it works. I hate doing it, but I couldn't think of anything else to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that. That's not how I like to end a run. Not the way I like to play, but I think we were stuck. Leave a comment if you think if there was any other choices that I had. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and call this one. I thank you all very much. I know your time is extra valuable these days, and I just appreciate you taking the time to spend with me and watch my videos. So like and subscribe, and check out Laid Back Gaming, Amanda Amazing, and Jessica Wanders Gaming. Also, Absolute Casual. He's a friend of ours that has decided to start streaming, and he jumped in on one of our Amanda Amazing and I's streams to play a little Planet Crafter with us. He's a real good guy. So check out his channel as well. Give him a like and subscribe. You'll find links to all these great content creators down in my description of my channel. So check them out. Give them a like. And I thank you all very much. You all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.